Oh, speaking of crazy situations, since we got Mo fired up today, let's ratchet him up even more. Teen TikTok star's dad fatally shoots armed stalker who turned up at their home.
Ugh.
Where are you getting these stories from, bro?
Hey, man, I'm on the internet. I told you. I'm out there. I'm listening. So a social media follower allegedly bombarded 15-year-old Ava Madry with messages and requested explicit photos. Okay, here's a little social media warning. The internet is a public place. The internet, everyone is on the internet.
And they're becoming famous way younger. Like, she's 15 and she's famous. TikTok famous is what they're saying.
That's right. Yeah. And publishing all the time. I mean, look at these, have a couple 100,000 views. I always think of it like this. How many people you need in a room before someone's you're skeptical.
Yeah. And then you drop their age, they're making
it's definitely less than 200,000 people.
Ooh. Yeah.
And so in this case, this individual was upset. I realize this can happen anywhere, but social media seems to just ratchet it up. Yeah. It seems to just amplify the effect because this individual, this person...
who was stalking?
What would you even call a person like that? Obviously, that person has issues, right?
Right. Delusional, maybe. I don't know, but... Clearly not.
Well, criminal. Yeah. How about that?
Yeah.
He showed up with a shotgun.
What?
He showed up with a shotgun.
He did?
He did.
Whoa.
A young influencer's family speaking out after a terrifying incident with one of her followers turned deadly. Ava Madry, 15, rising social media star with 1.2 million followers on TikTok, 300,000 on Instagram. In her TikTok videos, which get roughly 100,000 views, she lip syncs and dances to pop songs. Got it?
Got it.
Where's your scroll at, Will? Last summer, things took a frightening turn when a man her family described as an obsessive stalker showed up at her Florida home with a gun. Someone had tried to breach the door with what I assumed was a shotgun. That's what her dad said.
Holy moly.
What is this guy...
And he's 18.
Planning to do here? Shows up there with a shotgun. The family says the alleged gunman was 18-year-old Eric Justin, who they said had been sending Ava hundreds of messages on her social media accounts. Now,
dude, it's the interaction.
Well, here we go.
It's the way, the fact that you can, like, it's not even a celebrity, like, status. Because it's someone that you can DM. And comment.
Yeah.
So that's scary in and of itself.
The ability to connect.
Yes.
Because what happens then is that emotions get involved, or it lets the thing fester inside of the twisted individual.
Gives them hope.
It
almost
just
seems
lets
like a reachable...
It just lets it go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're right. Because it's social media, and the tools of it are similar to people you actually can have connections to that will reply, you're hoping that the tool is going to work the same way here. Mm-hmm. And that's the obsession is able to sort of evolve. Well, fester's a better word than evolve, because evolution implies that something...
Getting better.
Might be, yeah. Ava's parents said that at one point they allowed their daughter to sell Justin 2 selfies.
Bad move on the parents, in my opinion.
But then Justin started asking Ava for explicit photos. I had an opportunity to actually text this person and said, hey, she's a minor, and you need to not contact her anymore, and we will notify the authorities. The family said when Justin arrived at their home with a gun, Ava's dad, who is a retired police lieutenant, shot him. Justin died later from his injuries.
Well, wait, the selling of 2 selfies.
Yeah, it's very bizarre.
That is.
What do you want to do? You want
to
linger on that?
No, I think it's a bad move on the parents. Like,
definitely.
Yeah.
Well, obviously they know that. That's why they're admitting it, right?
But for them to even conjure up that idea.
I don't know, man.
I think there are a lot of people out there who are truly unaware of what their kids are up to, and this story could have gone a whole different way.
Yeah.
Who are overwhelmed by what the capabilities of these new platforms actually are.
Oh my God, yeah.
And they're just not really...
Dude, I don't get it sometimes. I'm not even kidding.
Right. And in this case, they've got to, police these alternative accounts. And in some cases, these individuals, they could just open another account if the parent's trying to see what's going on. It's can you imagine?
But just the money aspect, the parents asking for money.
No, the parents didn't.
No.
They allowed their daughter to sell the pictures to him. In other words, she probably positioned it like, hey, there's this guy online, or a lot of people do this, where
kind of like Patreon.
They make a career out of. Oh, do they not? Will?
Yeah, they
Seems
do.
like OnlyFans to me.
Okay.
Like that,
okay.
that
So
premise.
is that a thing that exists?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's 15. So
she finessed
so if her
it.
parents say, wait 3 years, then it's no big deal?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the whole thing is happening along the way as she's getting the attention, and it's already maneuvering in that direction. And for this guy, but I agree with you, because that is fuel right there.
Yeah.
You sell those photos, and there's a chance.
Yeah. You give, what is the saying? Like, you give a man a mile, or you give him, I don't know. You know the thing, right? You know what I'm trying to say?
That never applied to me, Mo. Speak for yourself. All right. You sell Mo a photo,
and then he brings a shotgun to your house.
My God, man.
So, oh man, I want to.
The whole thing is sad. It's actually sad. The guy's 18, and he obviously has his own issues, and then he's obviously dead. These people are traumatized, and it all started on TikTok. It all happened because of TikTok. I know you could say it can happen some other way, but that is how it happened here. That is what took place here.
Yeah.
And you can't say that one example condemns the entire thing, because all that is good and bad about humans happens everywhere.
Yeah.
But it's just this type of access for adults to have to minors. It's the interface that didn't previously exist. Previously, if an adult wanted to have access to a minor before social media, they'd have to approach them. And that's obviously, to everyone involved, very creepy and very obvious. But now they can do so in the comfort of their own home. I mean, you remember the Catching a Predator thing. Mm-hmm. What's the guy's name?
Chris Hansen.
Yeah, Chris Hansen.
But they made it like a comedy in a way.
I don't think it was a comedy.
It wasn't meant to be a comedy.
No, I'm saying it became like a meme because time passes and everybody's locked up and
the whole delivery of like sitting down, like him coming out of nowhere. It's a whole weird thing.
But you remember the key part about all that is that these individuals, they can do this grooming aspect remotely. That is the key with these scenarios. Mm-hmm. They can do that aspect remotely, and they would not have had that opportunity in real life to do that. And that's where it comes in from a parenting perspective when it comes to responsibility. And I don't know, maybe even from a platform perspective. Like, if you have an account that's registered to an 18-year-old, they can't send a message to a 15-year-old. What about that? That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What reason do you have to be doing it? You know? And whatever reason you're going to come up with,
it's not good enough.
No.
Yeah.
So what? Like,
risk and reward is
the downside and the unusualness of it. I guess you would say, like, a parent could message their own kid, and then you got to what?
But that would have to be like registered.
But then why does a parent have to message their kid through TikTok? Like, just send a text at that point.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it that way. And then, but of course, you're going to have people starting accounts with the fake ages and go further and further with it. But you just wonder if there's anything they can do to try, because this could have gone a different way. I mean, someone is still dead, but it could have been her.
Yeah.
And that was, he knocked down the door with a shotgun. That's about as close as you're ever going to get right there. So, and you know, the message to the people out there that are, I'm not accusing anybody of this, but like the obsessive stuff, you know, just let it go. Just like even Kanye right now,
Yeah,
like
it's not a good look.
Like just because it kind of in a way encourages
and the bullying
other people to you know, when you're talking to tens of millions of people and you're putting that out there, and I know he's got his own problems and whatever, and it's guaranteed a terrible and tough situation, and lots of people go through it who are way less famous, and no one talks about it. But when you are, you know, it's just you're not in the right headspace when you're in that like sort of obsessive state. You're not making the best moves, and you gotta go do some exercise and clear your mind or something, or do some jumping jacks, or
he should watch his documentary.
Kanye. Who knows? Maybe that's hard for him to watch. You know, you know how we're saying it makes us feel nostalgic. Well, in his case, it could also be pain, right? His mom meant a lot to him, and she's obviously not here anymore. It's hard to know.
Yeah.
You know, it could be there's a lot going on for him in his life right now, and you hope everything can work out with that. But the guy being obsessed with the girl to the extent like that, it's just not. Yeah, gotta sort that one out.